one technique to meditate on emptiness here, just to get that one idea. Based on the 4 points, the Tibetan what's called Neshi Jeba, analysis of the 4 vital points. So the basically from on that, starting with that, to see the so the vital point of the recognizing the object to be repeated. It's like recognizing the what's the name of that? The targets. They recognize the targets, so where you have to shoot. You see, where you have to, or the enemy. You know, the enemy in the war. The enemy. You see, recognizing the enemy. Place of enemy, or where they live, or what the armies, the enemies, you see, recognizing them. See, on which you have to throw your bomb or missile. Missile, not missile. Not the breakfast, not breakfast muesli. Missile. Missile, yeah? Missile.
Yes, Rinpoche.
Not a breakfast muesli, but a missile. Missile. Or gun or say, even axe or whatever. So see, whom you hit, to not make mistakes, to not make mistakes. So you don't hit the wrong person. See, or your friend, or your children or your parents. So make sure that you don't make a mistake. The enemy, see. So that's unbelievable importance in not make mistake that. Okay, so anyways, I'm not going to expand. Just more goes to the technique there. So yeah. See. So just say. So just it might need some introduction on the show, but anyway. So it is explained in the text that what makes things to exist. What makes things to exist? You see. So it should be devoid of three mistakes. Free from three mistakes. So the very first one, that it should have valid base. Okay. So valid base. It should have valid base. In Tibetan, it's called Dakshistama, valid base. So so you see, well, I think you maybe can use this one. So, if you think, you see, say, you see, label Buddha to yourself or to somebody, you see, to a sentient being, label Buddha, Yes, Buddha. So see, yourself who is bound with the karma and delusion, not free from that, you see. Under the control of karma and delusion, you see. And because that's suffering. Then experiencing, see, all those suffering pain, and then see suffering change, your body mind, I guess, pervasive compounding suffering, okay? So that, so all that, so mind is totally obscured, what you know is very little. What your mind knows very little. What you do not know is like sky, limited sky. What you do not know, you see, what your mind do not know is the limited skies. The phenomena that you don't know, limited skies. I'm just putting it another way. And what you know is sort of hardly anything. Very little. What you discover is very little. What you do not know is, about mind, about external phenomena, like limited sky. See them so much. That's mind is so heavily obscured. So this anyway, so level Buddha. I'll just give you an example. Yeah. What is so the you can but so you see the so it's not perfect. So it's not a perfect, valid base, okay? Because all this, as I just described, totally impure, okay? So. So, valid base when you label Buddha is, having ceased, you see, not only liberated from the oceans of samsara suffering completely, forever, by having liberated from the karma and cause, karma and delusions, and including cause of delusion, the negative imprint. Not only that, even having ceased all the subtle defilements, okay? The negative, subtle negative imprint left by the ignorance concept holding, you see, the I guess, so forth, you see, that which exists merely limited by mind, that which do not have inherently existence or independence, even start to say even the atom of that, do not have at all, totally empty, completely empty. Okay, so then you see that one appeared, appeared truly existent, independent to the hallucinated mind, and then you see to our hallucinated mind, see it appeared, and then you see appeared to our hallucinated mind. something real one existing from a society, okay? Real one, in the sense existing from a society, appeared. Appeared, and then see, believe that's 100% true by ignorance. Believe, the mind which believes that 100% true, that's the what you call ignorance. That's the ignorance. That time when you're doing that, you're creating ignorance. You have to know that when you're doing that, you are creating ignorance. See, when that which appears something real one in the sense existing from that. Oh, that's really true, 100%. When it really exists, all that time you're creating ignorance. If it's the true the I guess you are creating root of samsara. That time you are creating root of samsara. You have to recognize that you're creating root of samsara. Okay, so so while you're eating, while you're walking, while you are walking, say, walking, okay, or walking, then how you will see all the time this is happening there. All the time you see this, real eye, guess you see the whatever, real form, real sound, real smell, real tangible object. You see real smell, real taste. To see real sweet, real sweet, real sweet, and real salt, real sweet and what? Sweet and opposite one? Salty.
Salty, sour.
Huh?
Sour.
Salt.
Sour.
Sound.
Sour.
Huh?
Sour.
Huh? Opposite to sweet?
I think it's sour, isn't it? Sour.
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 Opposite to sweet is sour.
Salty.
No, sweet is opposite. Anyway, something real. All this something real, you see, in the sense existing from, in the sense not merely labeled by mind, So when you say not merely labeled by mind, that's totally wrong. You see, when it describes how it appears, not merely labeled by mind, that's gives total wrong idea. Total wrong idea. So this is beyond from the reality, because it's everything merely labeled by mind, So from that, when you describe what you describe, what's that real thing that appeared to you, Oh, that's describe that, comment from it, describe that, not merely labeled by mind. That totally, that's false. It shows it's totally false. Yeah, the existence from that. So anyway, so whenever we in our daily life, whenever you believe that's real, that's true, then constantly you're creating ignorance. Constantly you're creating conceptualism. Constantly, and then you see if it's true the I guess you're constantly creating root of samsara while you're eating, while you are walking, while you are all the time creating cause of samsara, root of samsara, creating all the time. Be aware. Creating root of samsara, you don't have to have a special house. You don't have a special beach or a special house or special throne or something to sit on. Then you create a cause of samsara, Then you create the cause of samsara, You sit on a special throne or you eat a special food. You eat some special creams or something, you see. Then you create a cause of samsara, So then you create, after eating some delicious creams, then you create a cause of samsara, or say, then you, after $1,000 of food or something, lunch or dinner or breakfast or something, you see, snacks or something, or say, or some special place, then, or you sit on the lotus, You sit in the lotus, then you create a cause of samsara, Then you create root of samsara. So right now, while we're sitting on the chair, while we're sitting on the cushion, mental cushion, we see, right now here we're creating samsara. Right now, you see that this real I, that this real I there, that this real I is going to do session, This real I is tired. This real I is so tired, This real I is, I'm tired, exhausted, I'm really tired. I'm really tired and exhausted. I'm really tired, exhausted in this retreat, This Monday retreat, really tired, exhausting, really tired, exhausting, no sleep, no sleeps, all the sleep's gone, you see. All the sleep's gone, disappeared, yeah. So this is real I, no sleep. This is real I, this is real I, you see. This is real I. No, it has no sleep, Terrible. This real I has no sleep. Terrible. See, this real I has no real sleep. Terrible. Real terrible. So that's exactly. This real I doesn't exist. No real sleep doesn't exist. Real has a real terrible doesn't exist. So that's yeah. So this so projection by ignorance, you see. So the projection, and then believe it is real, you see. So there's appearance, and then believe, you see. That's a pure ignorance we're creating constantly. We're creating. So that appearance, you see, of course, it's a projection. Something appearing from real, you see, something more than that. All this, you see, real I, real sleep, you see, appearance of that, real terrible, you see, projection, you see, projection by negative, by ignorance, because a negative imprint left on by the past ignorance, you see, projection by the so hallucination projected, all this hallucination projected by this, by ignorance, by the past ignorance, leaving negative imprint on the mind. Okay, so that. So the so they see. So it's so it's a normal juice like this. You see that. So how we are creating root of samsara? This is so that so that's the aggregates. See. The base aggregates, okay. Thought which think of the aggregates, valid base aggregates, okay. So then you see, thought which think the valid based aggregates. Then that you see merely impute I, the name merely impute I. You see, thought which think the valid based aggregates, okay. merely impute I, okay? Merely impute I. So, merely impute that, merely impute I. Self, I, okay? So then you see, then that's the first. That's the very first. The very first aggregates, seeing the aggregates, value base. Next second, that thought. Then next, that thought merely imputes I. Okay? Then the next second, then there's appearance. Then there's a merely imputed with the belief. With the belief. And then next second is the appearance. There's the appearance of the I. Okay. So now here the problem is this. Now here it should appear back merely, which the I that was merely imputed by mind should appear back to you, merely imputed by mind. Merely imputed by mind, it should appear back. But it's not. But it doesn't. See, I mean, unless so generally speaking, you know, generally speaking, say, I mean, see, if unless you are enlightened being, you know, have removed the negative imprint, you see, led by ignorance, which projects this hallucination, true existence, you see, which projects this hallucination, true existence, you see, which put this cover, you see, true existence on everything, you know, on every phenomena that your mind labeled, okay, meaning okay. So this hallucination, this projection, and the true existence, you see, this appearance as something real, okay. So like say, so like you see the floor, you see covered by the carpets, you see, table covered by this cloth, you know, table covered all the broken things, yeah, you know, that you see. Yeah, so that you see the walls covered by painting or the papers that design, see, like that. So yeah, so everything's illusioned. Everything's illusioned. This good word. Everything's illusioned. See, by your ignorance. You see. See, illusioned you. Your ignorance illusioned you. Okay. We're always constantly illusioned. We're illusioned. Oh, that's very good to remember. Illusion. We're illusioned. Okay. All the time. We're illusioned not only from this morning. We're illusioned from the birth. We're illusioned from beginningless rebirth. Remember. Beginningless rebirth. We are illusioned. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? To get some idea of that or not? We're illusioned. We are illusioned from beginningless rebirth. Can you imagine? Our life is living the hallucination. We're living the hallucination. Completely. That's, you see. So that's why all this, on the basis of this, then you see, not only that, not only that we have this illusion, hallucination, you see, real, something real, everything real, it's in the sense existing from a society, you see, not merely labeled by mind, It's merely labeled by just before. It's merely labeled just second before, you see, just second before. Merely labeled by your mind just second before, but not aware of that. Not aware of that. Can't remember that. Can't recognize that. Not aware of that. Just second before. So the whole life like that. Is not aware. Can't recognize. See, so that's the reality. How things can exist. That's the reality. But you see. So that's the reality, but totally, completely nowhere. That, you see. And your mind constantly creating the phenomena, you see. Constantly, meaning mind is constantly mere imputation, in the mere labeling, merely imputing. Not only labeling, but merely imputing. Not only labeling, but merely imputing. Merely imputing. In Tibetan, it's tokpe pa tak tsam. Pa tak tsam. So anyway, par means there. See? Par means tokpa is taught. Tokpa taught. See? Conceptual thoughts, okay? And then the par is there, tak label, tsam is merely, okay? So that not just only labeled by mind, not just labeled by mind, but merely labeled by mind. So merely, so it's extremely clear. Nothing slightest in every atom. It exists from its own side. So very clear, you see. Just from the expression of the reality, how it can be existent, merely imputed by mind. So that when you meditate very precisely, what about what I say? Very precise, very strictly, very precisely with that, you see. Merely imputed by mind. Then nothing slightest, automatically exists from its own side. Okay? Totally empty. So there's that hallucination. What's that? So the so you see. So say. Also not not having removed this, you see, this subtle negative imprint which left by ignorance, concept of true existence, and that would project, this hallucination, okay? That which illusions us. The ignorance illusion us. This negative imprint left by ignorance illusion us. Okay, illusion our view. Okay, so the illusion our mind. Okay, yeah. So the make the mind hallucinated. Okay, our view is illusion. Okay. So I meant to go straight towards the meditation, but then got because the introduction is got See. So, so anyway, in case if it doesn't happen again, so this is not a good meditation technique in the everyday life. One very good technique of meditation in emptiness is especially in the break time, especially you can do the sitting meditation, but also break time with meditation and the Lamrim. The three principal aspects of path to enlightenment: the emptiness. So this is anyway just as it's coming out, and I just mentioned. Yes, maybe that doesn't happen at the time. So one technique is very good practice mindfulness in their lives. That he say see you know the illusion person. Illusion person with the mantra or the substances, then illusion, you see, the audience, their mind, the audience mind, you see. How say people, their mind, illusion, you see, they say, hallucinated, okay? The view, you see, to say, to have hallucination, you see, which is not true. Which is not true, which is not there, but you see, to appear this, say, jewel, diamond palace or some, you know, diamond palace or something, golden elephant or whatever you see, beautiful woman, a man, you see something, all kinds of things, you know, that you can, with this mantra or some substances, can illusion the audience people's mind, you know. Understand? To have this, as this is illusion, this hallucination view, okay? Can illusion, okay? Okay, so like that. So this. So which even an atom that in the reality it doesn't exist, okay? Doesn't exist. It's not there, okay? So okay, that. So that's it. That's it. So so that then the then you see so you see illusion the mind of the people, see the senses, you know. So also, I mean, kind of this is I'm giving an example. You see, so illusion the mind. So also I mean, also illusion. Also sometimes you can illusion. You can make them to think. You can make them to think. Say themselves. You know. I don't know. But sometimes you can illusion that they're Buddha. You see, make them to think that they're Buddha. You know, illusion. You illusion. You see. You know. For example, you see, I don't know, tiger or some. If that Buddha, tiger or dinosaurs or elephant or something. Anyway, so you see, yeah, you know. To think themselves even totally something different, okay, which is not true, okay. So that so anyway, so then they So then they are not aware. Then they are not aware. You see. Then they are not aware. So the audience, they totally believe it's true. Totally believe. Totally believe. See, if the audience do not know that magician person, magician person, illusion, dim. They do not know, then they totally believe, complete 100% believe what they see is true. Okay, what appeared to them, they believe that's 100% true. Okay, the jewel, diamond, palace, and that beautiful man or woman. Okay, all that, So all that thing, what they see, and what made them to say to believe what they are, so Buddha or you see tiger or elephant or what that elephant? What is that? In the water, this stage water, this nose like that.
Hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus. Hippopotamus. What? What? Potamus? People.
Potamus.
Huh?
Hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus. Or the illusion that you are hippopotamus. Okay. So anyway, you don't know that you are illusioned by that you are illusioned, you don't know that you are illusioned, you see. That you are illusioned, you see. So then, you know that. Then you totally believe. You are hippopotamus. You totally believe, 100% believe you are hippopotamus. Or you are 80 snowball man. Snowball man, do you know? 80. or gorilla. Anyway, so my uncles have seen 80 snowball men when they were looking after animals. Many people have seen, hear their voice. About Laudo, they go through about Laudo each year. I think, going come. Maybe there's only 180. Maybe it's only one. Maybe he's born from rock, from snow mountains, and from rock come out. I'm joking anyway. So, or your illusion there, you are a snowball man, okay? So, anyway, so you don't know this. You don't know your illusion by persons. You don't know. You don't have that knowledge. You don't know that. No, I've discovered. So you totally believe you're a snowball man or you're a hippie pot man. You're a hippie pot man. Totally hippie pot man. So anyway, so that's gorgeous, hippie pot man. That many people, yeah, when there's some spirit harm, they do not recognize, and they think they're Buddha. I have one student. one student from United States said, Vicky, I forgot how to write. Vicky Brown. No, I think nobody would know. That's a very, I think she was at Kapan. The very beginning when I started to talk about Dharma, in my room, I talked a little bit of the Dharma to people. She was I think probably first person sure in English, in my room, start talk about 12 dependability, about samsara, something like that. Vicky Brown. So she was ordained by Swami Rinpoche in California. When we invited Rinpoche first time in the United States, California, she was ordained. Then I think also she and from Saudi Arabia, Zia, and then two of them were three. Connie, I think maybe one Connie, maybe three. Connie, that Lama started with the university, the IDFC. So then ordained her. Then she later, I think in Taiwan, she stayed in nunnery, Chinese nun. Dressed in that way in Taiwan for some time. Then I think learned Chinese. I think then translated for Mr. Shan, who become Karmapa's past life, this benefactor who built a monastery. Who built a monastery for Karmapa, I think, in New York. So the Chinese businessman, very big businessman, but very devoted Buddhist. Very so. In New York, where there's those very high buildings. It's one of those buildings, one of those buildings on top, one of those buildings on top. So the other room, there were three, four girls. They're Western, they're not Chinese. I think they translate the sutra from Chinese into English. So then this room, his office. While he was dealing with all the boats, all the ships, I don't know what the trading or transportation, I'm not sure. While he was dealing with all these things, making phone calls, they was correcting the translation sutra. He's the because she was working for him, so. She came to Nepal and spent some time there, and then she left, and then then she translated the sutra text, sutra from Chinese into English, for the Dr. Sean, the Chinese businessman. So then she explained to him. So he sponsored us the very first journey to the West, straight from Kathmandu to New York. So I was very impressed at the custom place in New York. custom, how they so efficient, So they asked, did you pack your suitcase? Did you pack your? So I think normally packed by, I think that time, I think there was no Peter. Maybe, I don't know, who packed it. So, Dr. Nick, who started the wisdom publication, the beginning, all the printing Dharma books, Dr. Nick, so he was there, maybe, I don't know. So the Mama Max was there. Yeah, she's there. The what's that? Negro, or the African American. American African. So anyway, so I was very astonishingly impressed. The capacity of the checking. So yeah, so then New York, and then we spent 8 months, and I think went to Indiana, Louis Bob's place. Lama gave a talk, I gave a talk, and then the Louis Bob's place, I think. I think it happened also later, but I think Indiana, Louis Bob already attended Kapan course. So they say, that. So they. So, sorry, it got carried on. That story. So Louis Bob, so I was asked to give talk. So the house was full. Then I finished my talk. I was going upstairs. I felt loose here. Then I stood up. I stood up from the bench. Stood up. My robe fell down. I stood up, my robe fell down, but of course, fortunately, she was the Biggie Brown was backside, so she knew what's happening, So she held my robe backside, but the front one completely fell down. But of course, I stood up and I turned towards my bed. It was where I was sitting. See, turned towards where I was sitting. So there was nobody there, So there was one lady standing here, but I don't think she would knew, I don't think she would know, but she might think that's part of the part. I think she would think she might believe it's part of the designs, So then, normally she might think that's normally what has to happen, I think. So. No, I had to enter scared, but so then I coolly wrapped, and then I coolly wrapped, and then holding hand came to the people. So anyway, that's the story at the Louis Bab house. Probably that was the last talk. But if there was more talk, I'm not sure what's going to happen. So anyway, so it's all empty. It's happening because of emptiness. So you can blame on emptiness. So anyway, they went to see Geshe Sopa Rinpoche. Went to see Geshe Sopa Rinpoche, and then that was some. I think that was my first thing, Geshe Sopa Rinpoche, I think. First thing was the Lama's teacher from Tibet. Geshe Sopa Rinpoche was not only that. There was Geshe Rinpoche, who was my first teacher in Vajra, teaching the debating the philosophy, the like kindergarten, you see, the Dutta, you see. So one main teacher, that Lama's main teacher, the Geshe Rinpoche. Then I think so some received teachings from Geshe Sopa Rinpoche in Tibet. So that yeah. So once with the Lama, so went to Geshe Sopa Rinpoche, and we lived there. I think we stayed there 3 months. Yeah. That then asked Geshe to start center. Requested Geshe to start center. And that time, some students who came from Kapan, lived there, and then so Geshe gave the name of Geshe's monastery in Tibet. So that, and yeah, then Lama requested Geshe to give teachings on Lamrim, the great insight, part of emptiness. So I think Lama did for me. I think so. Two of us, then Geshe Rinpoche gave teachings on that, and I'm not sure that's finished or not. I'm not sure. So that so 8 months. So that he sponsored Dr. Shen, the Chinese businessman. He sponsored everything, coming and going, everything. So that. So that was requested by Bigger Brown. So that. So anyway, then I think I mentioned during maybe the meetings. So Dr. Shen requested Lama to teach Dharma for 1 year at his retreat place, this New Jersey. I'm not sure, somewhere. Quite a big land and very green, and there's a house in the center, a large house. Then a small cottage, very nice small cottage around. Just not many few. There's kitchen, there's everything there. Once that small cottage, very nice for retreat. In the center, there's a large building. There are 7 Chinese monks came from China. They don't speak English. We had to learn. That time, another time, I think, had lunch, but they don't speak English. So his idea was to teach Dharma for the young Chinese people who live in New York, New Jersey, whatever. But so Lama, I think we didn't have karma. We didn't have much karma with him. Lama didn't accept because he said that he would look after Kapan monastery food for 1 year if he did that. If he stayed there, rich place and teach Dharma to the young Chinese. But Lama didn't accept because this is the first time left from Nepal. I mean, Kapan was in the United States. I think, yeah, very far. I mean, you see. So, so when anybody menstruated, Biggie Brown, she was at Kapan, and she got some. I think every year she gets some sicknesses, maybe a little bit different style, but maybe some spirit harm basically. So then she thinks she's a Buddha. She thinks she was saying she was a Buddha. She was Buddha. You see that? Anyway, so I'm just because I use the example, so I must give us the story that happened. You see, so that so that time she was talking. She was a Buddha. You see, that time. So when she was not eating food at all, and just sitting in one place where she was sitting. She just for hours. Then not eating food or that. You see. So then was taken down to hospital. Then I think she got better there. Then she left back to United States. So I was talking here using that as a you see, illusioned by the spirit. She was illusioned by the spirit. I was talking that. See, okay. So makes you think you are Buddha. Okay. So yeah. So what I was saying, this is getting long, but this is one whenever the essays come up in the talk. So this is one good example for meditation in the emptiness, okay? In the daily life, one technique. So here you see the audience or the people, you see, if they don't know that if they did not knew that a magician person, illusion demon, they had no idea. See, they completely believe it's true. What you're saying is true. You see, completely believe. Okay, the ignorance. You see, wrong concept. You see. So the appearance then believe that 100% true. Okay. The total hallucination. You see. So like this. Say. So a magician person transforms city, and the person, going to restaurant, going to eat food, all the nightmare, what? Clubs, and then nightclubs, and day clubs, nightclubs, and then the. So anyway, so in mission person transform like this, and yeah. So you see, complete like this. You see, then the person believes all this, appear real and believe they're true. You see, both appear real and believe true, two things. So the whole thing what's happening there, you see. So that so this is why. So I think in the practice relating to the emptiness, see, in the Lojong text it says Chuna minimum tao sam. Look at the existence. Look at the existence. 그래서 추기 찐이라는 거지 말বে 추기 찐이라는 거지 봐. 그봐. So chö는 mellam다울 sam. Chö는 mellam다울 sam. Usually chö means dharma, but here you see you can you may use dharma, but I'm not sure. But here meaning is different. You might use the same term, but it's different here. Chö is same as dharma is religion. But also all the object of knowledge, you see, shesha, object of knowledge, you see, all the existence called also chö, the same name, same spelling, same name. So chö. So the meaning, the meaning of church, that which is holding its own nature, that which is holding its own nature, that's the definition of the church, So, you see this, the text here, it holds its own nature, then it's called text, you see. The letters, each letters, it holds its own nature. And the bell holds its own nature. It's called bell, you see. The bell, Vajra, it holds its own nature. It's a Vajra. So, like that, you see. So the that which is holding its own nature is the definition of che. Here, this means existence. So the so that's it. So anyway, look at the phenomena like dream. In the 7 points of thought transformation, it says, look at the phenomena like dream. So that is extremely important teachings, extremely important advice teachings. To cut, to cut. That's when you think that, when you recognize that, when you think that, it immediately cuts the ignorance, holding things as truly existent. As they appear truly existent, then the mind holding holding that is true, grasping, holding that is true, apprehending that is true. You see, so it cuts that. Okay, cuts that. So immediately cuts that, like an axe, like sword. You see, cuts that. So then, not only that. When you meditate, like dreams, not only that cuts that, but it cuts also what comes after that. You see, emotional mind, anger, attachment, jealousy, pride, all the things. You see, all those negative emotional thoughts, all those wrong concepts. You see, then which project its own wrong view. You see, it's negative thoughts. It's just wrong. So bring so many problems. Cuts. Okay, so that. So it's very powerful teaching. So yeah, relating to the Milam dream, see, it's so powerful. So here, so you see, so I use example illusion. You see, so it's very powerful. It's a stem, like like dream. You see, so so anyway, so you see, so our life completely. Our life completely happened like that. Okay, completely like that example I gave, the one who's illusion. Okay, the person's illusion is like that. The Vicky Brown was the illusion by spirits. This is Buddha. Okay. So that, so telling me that she's Buddha, but she's telling me she's Buddha. She was not telling that at the beginning when I met her. No, later, when she was has this sickness, whatever this caused by sickness, not eating food and sitting at one place, like, kind of a strange way. Once you're doing these things, so she, then I spent a few hours. I spent 1 hour, long time to explain to eat food, and then give 2 teaspoons of food to her mouth, and then that's it. So, so anyway, all of that. So here, so here one self-happiness. Complete illusion. Exactly like that. You see, here we see illusion. You see, illusion. Hallucinate. See, completely. From this morning, this is the time we wake up, and you see, when we go to bed, you fall asleep. You see, today and then from more, you see, from say, so everything. You see, so you see, everything today, eye, action, object, senses, and the object of senses, form, sound, smell, taste, everything, and then even the hell, enlightenment, samsara, nirvana, and happiness problem. So all we see, merely limited by mind, merely limited by your mind just second before, but not aware of that, and then not aware of that, then you see completely total ignorant. So then, just a second before, it's merely limited by mind, by your mind, not know that it's totally ignorant, completely ignorant, and then so then you see level of the faith and believe, and then the and then they say, they say, there's a, the negative imprint left by the past ignorance. Then say right after meditation, then next second you see this. I was talking about samsara, so keep on that. So the first you see the aggregates, you see thought of the aggregates, okay, and then that single aggregates, then that thought of single aggregate, merely limited I, okay, merely limited I, okay, and then the next second, then after that. The negative imprint left in the mind by the past ignorance, projected, decorated hallucination, true existence, okay, hallucination, true existence, okay, on the merely imputed I, on the merely imputed I. You see there, this just happened second before, okay. Just what happened second before. Decorate this hallucination. This is a unbelievable. This huge. This hallucination. Okay. True existence. True existence. In the Hiruga theory purification, it talks about decorating the true existence. Okay. So that's exactly. Only in that sadhana, only in that talk, use the decoration, okay? So that's exactly what it is here. Exactly. You put decoration, you see, and decorate the hallucination, true existence, you see. So then, okay, then you are not, then that's how, that's real I. That's how it's what made you realize that, there's the appearance of real I. Okay? Because of that, this true existence, the hallucination, true existence, decorated, projected, decorated by the negative imprint of mind, left by ignorance, okay? So then that's how you have the vision, you have the view, the real I, okay? Appearing, okay? So now here, no awareness at all, no discovery, no understanding, no recognition at all that come from your mind, okay? From the come from your mind, come from negativity, left by the past ignorance. No idea at all, okay? So unbelievable hallucination, okay? Okay. Then after that, because of that, and then totally, completely ignorant, nowhere at all. Then your mind believes, oh, this is true. Then your mind, then see, then you let your mind to hold on to that 100% true. 100% true, okay? You let your mind to hold on to that 100% true. Oh, then that time you're creating ignorance. That time we're creating root of samsara. This I, you see. So you let your mind hold on to this true, 100% true, okay? This real I that appearing, okay? Existing from inside. This is true, okay? So, that time you are creating root of samsara. Okay, root of samsara. So now, so can you imagine? So can you imagine? See, so can you imagine that, and then aggregates also aggregates meeting by seeing the base aggregates meeting by the mind. Okay, meeting by the mind. Then right after that, right after that, nowhere at all, not discovered, no at all. You see, then the hallucination comes, the real aggregates, okay? In a sense, existing from inside, not merely labeled by mind, not merely labeled by mind, not merely labeled by mind. So what's just second before merely labeled by mind, okay? The next second, okay, appear real and exist, not merely labeled by mind, okay? Next second appear not merely labeled by mind. That's also was time talk before. So that's what I'm saying. So Buddha doesn't have because the negative imprint left by passing, which projects this, which decorates, which projects this hallucination, on mere invitation, decorating this hallucination, true extent. Buddha has completely purified that negative imprint left by passing, totally, which projects this hallucination, true extent, making everything real, making eye action object. Everything all of them making real, and sense existing from inside, not merely labeled by mind. So making it real means not merely labeled by mind, okay? Completely opposite to the reality, which is merely labeled by mind, okay? So Buddha doesn't have that. So because the negative imprint which projects all that, which hallucinates everything, your mind, your view, complete hallucination, totally ceased. You see, the subtle defilement. So fully enlightened. You see, so no mistakes, no slightest mistakes of mind. Subtle negative imprint. So fully completed realization of the omniscience. Okay? So therefore, that you see. Except Buddha, generally speaking, there is no phenomena appearing merely labeled by mind. You see, phenomena appearing merely labeled by mind. You see, So it would be only Buddha, you know. So, us sentient beings, us sentient beings, see, not only Buddha see all this immediately by mind, you know, all this phenomena which exists immediately by mind, but the Buddha, you know, has appearance, you see, immediately by mind, okay, has also appearance. So doesn't have, because doesn't have Buddha's holy mind totally pure from certainly the imprint which projects all the hallucinations, all the true existence, okay. So like that, so all the there's no real one appearing, you see, true existence from inside, okay? So the not merely level by not merely level by mind doesn't have that. Buddha doesn't have that. So then what would appear? How things would appear? You see, so only what is merely level by mind. so therefore for us, then you see. So therefore for us, say, then say, until we remove, until we become enlightened, until we seize the subtle negative imprint, level of past ignorance, until we remove this completely, we have this hallucination all the time. Even the bodhicitta has hallucination, even the compassion has hallucination. Loving says, even those valid mind has hallucination. But say, yeah, that see. The appearing something real, not merely the mind. So even those realizations has. So except when we become Arya being, when we are maintaining on the emptiness, ego pose meditation, when after we have wisdom directly perceiving emptiness, except when we are in ego pose meditation. Except at that time we don't have our mind, wisdom doesn't have a hallucination. That during the ego pose meditation, when we have wisdom directly perceiving emptiness, and during ego pose meditation doesn't have the hallucination appearance of true existence. Otherwise, whenever the rises up from that, and we have hallucination. You see, even all those other realizations have, even including bodhicitta, and all the have hallucinations. You see the true existence appearance. Okay, so like that. So they say. Yeah, so even the having a hallucination doesn't mean because you have a hallucination doesn't mean you have to believe in that. That reason doesn't cover. You see, you have to have apprehension. You see, or wrong belief. Not necessarily. So the of course that time I understand, you know, it's not true. You see, you have the wisdom, you have the understanding. You see, so here what I'm saying, generally like that, but then sometimes I think. In the Paponkas and in the notes, I mentioned that you know, sometimes you see, you know, after certain things are merely imputed by mind, you see, I think sometimes you can check, you can analyze, you know, things are merely imputed by mind, you know, just now your mind merely imputed, you see. But but you see, but very right at the beginning, right after your mind millimeter, you see, whatever the name for that, you see, sometimes they're like this. So maybe for a few seconds, not you know, that few seconds maybe not strong. You see. No, there's no kind of a, you know, that thing that which you just now made labeled appearing to you something very strong or something very real, you see, for a few seconds not happening. You know? For a few seconds not happening. I think that sometimes they are like this. I think sometimes, not all the time, but with sometimes I think for a few seconds. It doesn't happen immediately. That real something, say, true existence. You see, something real one existing from the side, not a mere left mind. You know, you see. So for a few seconds, then eventually, of course, that happens. But a few seconds, maybe. So maybe because you are aware, maybe because you are just told, you are just given a name. Somebody teach you the name of that is this. Somebody teach you see. Somebody educate you see. Then your mind, oh, I see. You know. So you kind of maybe a little bit aware of that. You know. You are a little bit aware of that. You are labeling. You know. So. For a few seconds, see. So maybe you are kind of a little bit aware of. So I was saying the reason why immediately that is something true, real, not happening that. So because maybe you're a little bit aware of somebody educating you, and then you are, oh, I see, so. You label, but see, maybe a little bit aware in that sense, So maybe, I'm not sure. So Pavankas there mentioned also like that. So you see, so sometimes there I think maybe some of you possible, remember that or so I don't know that. Was that there? Maybe at the beginning very weak, the appearing true extent, appearing something real, not merely left by mind. You see something very weak, It's possible to be very weak at the beginning. You see, a few seconds very weak, then gradually become stronger. It's possible like that. Maybe it's there, but maybe weak. I'm not sure. Yeah. So, so it's just they just to. Just to check, that okay. So sometimes that possibility when you are aware, maybe when you are aware that that you are educated by somebody, you see, and then you are kind of start to label, you see, yeah. So just an idea. So that you see. So now here, you see, then you see when you let the next one, you have all this hallucination, truth apparent. Then next one you let your mind hold on. You let your mind to believe this is true. Okay. So whenever you're doing that, you're creating root of samsara at that time. Must realize that you're creating root of samsara. Whenever while you're eating food, while you're walking, while you're talking to people, while you're meditating, while you're doing session, while you're reciting mantra, whenever you are, you let your mind hold on this truth. Okay. This hallucination. Instead of looking at it, hallucination. Instead of looking at it, hallucination. Instead of looking at it, hallucination. Then looking at it, how to say? Looking at it, hallucination. That becomes meditation. Emptiness. Okay. Instead of looking at it, hallucination. That becomes correct way of thinking. That's meditation. Emptiness because your way of thinking. You see, the wisdom, the way of thinking, this is exactly opposite the way the ignorance believe I, truly existent, okay? Not merely mind, okay? So, so here you are. What is meditation? Because it think exactly contrary to the ignorance, the way the ignorance view the I, okay? Oh, so here, here the wisdom. You see this. Say, totally. Say, so when you look at the hallucination, you see, when you look at hallucination, that which is hallucination. So you are looking at it. You say, not true. So that means empty. Looking at it empty. Okay. Looking at it empty, which is the empty. Looking at it empty, which is the empty. So see that. So that understanding comes. So then you see, so that say, say, so you can see, 24 hours, how we've been living our life, constantly, the mind, we see, way of thinking, you see, totally holding on the, totally holding on this, you see, the real I, in the sense, not mid-level, existing from outside, not mid-level by mind, okay? So 24 hours we have been living life like this. You see, you see, and we have been living life. We have been living life for this I. We have been living our life, doing everything for this I, which is not there. Okay. I mentioned also beginning. I think sometime beginning of the Also one time I will not mention that. So 24 hours. Where we have been thinking how the mind, how we let the mind to think. You see, so holding on this, true, okay? 24 hours, 24 hours. So you see, English when we made it. English now it's introduced. Teaching on emptiness, received and introduced. So sometimes, then if you ever recognize what is the truth of the I and the false of the I. You see, I which exists, I which doesn't exist. So you see, truth, the false of the I. You see, you're able to recognize then. They're able to recognize what's the false I. So otherwise you see, otherwise whole life, 24 hours, and the whole life we live with this. hallucination. Live this hallucination and believing this true. See, this false I, this real I in a sense, existing from the level of mind. So, so this believing this 100% true. Then we let our mind hold on that. Not only have a hallucination, you see, but not have a hallucination, but you see, holding on to hallucination as true reality, reality, nature. See, it's true. So, you see, so the life is, can you say, completely living in hallucination, completely living hallucination. You see. So like that, okay? So 24 hours today, doing everything for that, okay? So this I to be meditating. Then you say, for example, say, then this I is going to reborn the law. This I is going to reborn the law of realms. So worried and so afraid. This I created so much karma, and this I is going to reborn the law of realms. Okay, of course, it doesn't exist. It's not there. It doesn't exist at all. But what is that it's going to be reborn law of realms? Then you see practicing purification. Okay, or this eye has cancer. This eye has this problem. Then doing healing exercise. Okay, so that which is not there. Then this eye is going to this eye is going to rank in samsara, continuously in suffer forever. Therefore, it needs to be liberated from samsara to meditate. Okay, so the meditate. So you see, so completely for this eye, which doesn't exist, which completely with the eye, but with that eye doesn't exist. It's not there. You can't find it from the tip of the head down to the toes. Nowhere you can find. Neither on this nor anywhere. Neither on this nor in this world. Nowhere you can find. You see. So everything is done completely for this eye. So even the Dharma practice, free to be free. This eye to be free from samsara. Okay, which doesn't exist, but this eye to be free from samsara, okay, which doesn't exist, this eye that there's no that eye, so there's no that eye. So who experiences samsara? There's no that who experiences samsara. It doesn't exist. You see, who experiences samsara doesn't exist. This one. So they would doing everything for that, okay? And this eye to achieving enlightenment, this real eye to achieving enlightenment, okay? For sentient beings, doesn't exist, which doesn't exist. So all that, okay? So doing for that, then even as Dharma practicing, you see, I'm doing everything for this eye, okay? Doing everything for this eye, doing everything which is not there, okay? So it's like how to say so all this become like play. So it all become like play. So you're playing with the eye. This play. This a play. All this. What it becomes a play, see? Well, there's no such thing there. It doesn't exist. So it's all become play, you see. Then you see, then as I mentioned that night, the same. Then you see, say this, and in the ordinary life, then of course, there's So then the real I that appeared, okay, not merely the mind exists from inside. Then you let your mind hold that very true. See, it really exists. Okay, then then for that. For that, then you say, oh, this I should have education, otherwise I will suffer. I will suffer, then, can't find job and can't make money and can't, okay, so that can't, say, can't feed the family, so on, this and that, okay, so they, yeah, like that, you see, or, yeah, so then try to get education for this I, okay, for this I. Then then try to find a job for this. Try to find a job for this I, okay. Try to find a job for this I which doesn't exist, okay. Then try to get the money for this I which doesn't exist, okay. Then you see, so that try to get so try to get see try to get beautiful house for this I which is not there, okay. Try to get then see try to make children, try to make children to make this I happy, okay? Try to make children to make this I happy, which is not there, okay? So that's very clear. Try to make children, produce children to make this I happy, but which is not there, okay? So to make this I happy, okay? So yeah, try to have marriage, waiting for this I, for this I, okay? For this I which is not there, okay? So that. So anyway, so then try to find companion or friend, you see, companion or friend to make this I happy, for this I happy, for this I, okay? Try to find friend, companion, okay? But say, but basically it's not. But basically it's not there. But basically, that's false. That's false. It's not there at all. Even the atom that doesn't exist there. Okay. So you see, yeah. Then I say, so all that you see. And then try to make party for this. Try to make party to make this I happy. Try to make party to make this I happy, which is not there. So then try to climb the mountains, Mount Everest. Try to climb the mountains, to make this I happy. This I to become famous in the world. To become famous in the world, okay? But it's not there. Okay? So this I to become famous in the world, you spend your whole life, playing the, to have success, and in Olympics, Olympic. But to become famous in this world, for this I, but it's not there. This I to become famous in the world, but it's not there. So, anyway, so forth. You can make your own commentary on that. You can make your whole stories on that. You see. Commentary, say, I'll just give an example, say, and then, okay, then you see, okay, so then you see, because they believe, because of this belief, concept truly existent. You see, this I, you know, this is true. You see, and then you see then the discriminatory anger attachment rises. You know, because the true existence. You see, the ignorance which projects the I, which project I truly existent, and you know, I believe that way. Then the attachment, so the attachment anger, you see, rises. Then they see, then they project their own wrong view. You see, their own hallucination, their own wrong view. You see, and I, you see, so that, and then how say say, and yeah, rises, and then you see the. So, so who is then the person, somebody praising, somebody praising the I, somebody praising the I, somebody who's helping, giving things, giving materials. See, yeah, somebody who's praising. You see, see, somebody was showing love, okay? So however, you see, to this then to this eye, you see, then this then one discriminate, one see discriminate that's good, that's wonderful, beautiful, that to that person, then the attachment rises, and then the then somebody who does opposite to that, you see. Somebody who does opposite to that, you see, say, see what see, and they attach. So attachment likes to somebody to praise, to this I, or somebody help, somebody show love you, or is all that. And then this see, attachment, that's what attachment like, and attachment, see, then it's good, and you see. Rational as good, and then you can attach to that. Then then when somebody is opposite to that, then you see what attachment is, what attachment doesn't, what the substitution doesn't like. Then you see, then you see the say, then you see, oh, this is no good, this is bad, this person's, you know, this person's way of thinking, or this way of conduct, the behavior of this way of conduct, you see, or the way of talking to bad, you know, and they interpret bad. Then rational is bad. Then anger rises. Anger rises something to harm. You see, anger to harm to the being. Anger rises. So like that. You see. So how's that? So the so all the rest of negative emotional thought rises. You know. You see, you think some story, something reason. Then they say, then all the negative emotional thought, pride, and so many rises, and then when they rises, they have their own projection, the wrong view. You see, they have each other projection. So like that. So that's how we suffer. That's how we suffer all the time. You see, we not Buddha let us suffer, not God let us suffer, but you see by ourselves. You know, see. By ignorance, by ignorance makes us suffer. Ignorance, by ignorance, see, due to ignorance, not knowing Dharma, not practicing Dharma, not having realization, and then we suffer samsara. See, we suffer. See, ignorance makes us to suffer. Put this way, ignorance makes us to suffer constantly. You know. like this. So like this. Then from not only that, then from those negative image thoughts, then many problem rises. Constantly harm yourself, constantly torture yourself, constantly harm yourself, constantly torture, harm other sentiments, constantly harm, torture other sentiments. See, harm other sentiments. So like that, you see. You illusion other sentiments, you know. You illusion other sentiments for that. You illusion their mind, and so see, that it makes them to suffer. Constantly create cause of samsara. You see yourself and other sentient beings. So what happens? Has been suffering from beginningless rebirth. One has been suffering from beginningless rebirth. One has been suffering from beginningless rebirth. So that and then reborn and then experience all the sufferings in that realm, then die, then again did another karma, reborn that realm, and then experience all the suffering there, then die, and then again reborn. So from beginningless rebirth in 6 realms we've been doing like that. Or desire realm, formless realm. So we have reincarnated and suffer from beginningless rebirth, okay, like that. Up to now, then like that, okay. So, wow, can you imagine? Then after this, if you think it, after this, if you think it, you know, the all the sufferings, 8 types of suffering, the devil's suffering, you know, the devil's suffering, the impossible to pray, you know, it's so hard to practice Dharma, you know, total destruction, you know, mind was fully occupied, the sense, pleasure, you see, unbelievable, you know, 100,000, millions of that, you know, great sense of pleasure they have, and then the science of death, and then the 8 major hot, cold sign, suffering of hell, then 6 neighborhood suffering, then the further, you know, the general suffering, the you know, the heavy suffering of hunger, thirst, you know, the hundreds and thousands of years, they could not find 1 spoon of food or 1 drop of water, and then the unbelievable tired, exhausting, the, you know, stomachs like mountains, like valley like mountains, and the limbs so tiny, even for walking, it's like very old men, how much suffer they, much 100,000 much more worse, painful there. So many obstacles to find food. These come and guidance, all that. So many obstacles. They stop. Then even you reach, even you see food, but finally, if you reach there, you can't. Food, suddenly food. When you arrive there, there's no food there, or they fill the garbage. You know that. You know the water is filled with garbage, you know, blood, all that. Then you can't get in the mouth. The mouth is so the size of the eye, needle of the eye, you know, so tiny. Can't get through. You know, so difficult to get it. You know, so tiny. Yeah, and then those all did the past in the kind of miserliness. You know, they not practicing charity. You see, they miserliness, not practicing giving. You know, so they miserliness, so attachment. So they. And then you see, even one tiny drop went, that's knots, you know. Then even it went in the stomach, but it's a cause of blessing, not blessing, blessing, you know, zing, blessing. So they burn fire, like put mattress, you know, like they petrol or gas, kerosene like that. so so this, the intimate state of suffering, all this, unbelief, fear, worries, this attack, or the karmic, terrifying karmic appearances, of the four elements of that. So as Judge Pavanka explained in the impermanence, which they are the teaching, you see. So like that, we say, so all this is suffering pain. All this is suffering pain. Then this is then there's some sort of pleasure, which is natural suffering change, because which is only labeled on the suffering, it's a pleasure labeled on suffering, so there's not pure happiness, okay, which does not increase, which doesn't last, doesn't continue, and then this aggregates. All those true suffering come from this aggregates with the nature of suffering, the pervasive and the pervaded by suffering, okay. Then this begin to control karma delusion, the contaminated seed of delusion is pervaded by suffering like this. Then compound this life suffering, future life suffering. So they, so that you see. So so all this come from this root of samsara. You see, this ignorance, grasping, the holding on this this, which appeared real to you, and not merely mind, holding on that true. Okay, so it came from that. So all this what we suffered from beginner's rebirth. Can you imagine now? From beginner's rebirth, and then if you don't, then if you don't do something now, if you don't do something this life, if you don't do something this life, so they received, this life is very important. Because the most rare, the perfect human birth is received. Extremely rare, even to receive precious human body. You see, extremely rare, numberless things, and they get born hell like number of dust of this earth, and then the hunger, then preta realm. You see, preta. The pratarilum, you see, like a number of grass, the number of grass growing on the mountain, on the ground, everywhere, you see, you can't uncountable. So that like that, then get born animals like the sand grains, like the sand grains, the Pacific Ocean, like that. But to be born, who gets reborn as human beings is very few, I say, very little number, the human body, you see. Now the perfect human body at freedom temperature, extremely rare, unbelievable rare. So so we have received at this time not only human, but a perfect human birth. Wow, this time almost like dream. This is like dreaming, like dream. I mean, this is a. This is just a miracle that happened. You have received perfect miracle. You see yourself having received perfect miracle. It's like dream. It's like it's something impossible thing. It's happened this time. Okay. So they have met a virtuous friend revealing from the path of enlightenment. That was extremely rare. Then the meeting Dharma. Then the Mahayana teacher. Then they tongue teaching much rare. Amazing. This life, you see. So this life. So therefore, you see. So if you don't do something this life, okay, to eliminate this root of samsara, to eliminate this root of samsara, okay, we don't do something. This life, then when, you see, when then going to say, when is going to happen this, realization, emptiness, and eliminate root of samsara, when is it going to happen? Extremely difficult to say, you see. When can happen, you see. When we can overcome some suffering, when we can be totally liberated forever from oceans of samsara, when this will happen? Extremely rare, When it will happen in the future, difficult to say. So, when this is going to happen? Extremely rare. Okay? Then of course, besides enlightenment, so Okay. So therefore, must in this life must make possible to the to realize the emptiness. Okay, realization emptiness. Eliminate root samsara in this life. Okay. This life. So even that now. Even that now. Otherwise, death can happen any time. Death can happen any time. Okay. So any day, death can happen any day, and any moment death can happen. So it's very good to, as I mentioned already during Papanga's, when I was giving oral transmission. So it's very good, sooner or later, you see, sooner or later, there's time, sooner or later, you see, say, you're gone, you see, you're not in this realm, your human body is gone, you see, no human body, and then, I say, so very important, I think, to remember, there will be time, sooner or later, there will be time at home, I'm not there at home, you see, so with the family members, with the family members, with the children, with the family members, well, I'm not there, you see. Soon this will come, and so see, all the dress, material possessions left there, and there people talk about this is his, this is her, this is his, just on name, on the name, only name written on the paper, written on the paper, letters on the name there, can't see, nobody can see. You will see, on the names there. Okay, people talk just name. Okay, so okay, so that this, I think this is very, very important meditation. Sorry, you make the meditation, you see, like this. So sooner or later this is going to happen. Or whatever, some sickness, certainly some sickness start. If not cancer, something else, whatever, something, you see. So anyway, cancer is not only not only say, only if you have cancer you die. Otherwise you live very long. There's so many people dying by car accidents every day. I mean, there's so many people dying by cars. So many other ways people die. But the belief is, if you don't have cancer, then you live forever. Only if you have cancer, then you die. That's wrong. That's wrong. There are many people who don't have cancer. They're dying. Many children dying young, without cancer. You see, there's so many people dying who don't have cancer. So in the world, you see, so you have to remember those. So because you don't have cancer, I will live for long. That's true. That's true. So, so very good, very important to meditate that soon it's going to happen. That absence of you see at home. You see, so only your friend is left. You see. Only your children's left, at home, you see. Only your husband is left, only wives are left, you see, at home, you see. Very good to remember, very important to remember this again and again. So, you see, your car is left, your house is left, your bed is left, empty. All that, I think, to remember this again and again is very essential, extremely essential. So, if you remember again and again, you see, if you remember this again and again, that meditation, impermanence meditation, see, more we remember this again and again, then one day, doctor says, you've got cancer, or some life-threatening disease. So it's not so it's not that much afraid. Not so, because you see, you've been thinking. Mind has been aware or training for a long time. So so it doesn't scare. It doesn't become scary. It doesn't become that much scary, and easy to handle. Not so much. You see, and also because you have been thinking that much. You see, impermanence. And absence of you, that's going to happen soon at home, you see. I mean, in the family. So by more you think that, the more you are able to practice. The conclusion is to practice Dharma. So therefore, conclusion is to practice Dharma. Not just mind stays sad. Not just mind stays sad. Example like this. This is not the particular case I'm talking about, but like this in the world. Who hasn't met Dharma? Who hasn't met Dharma? I mean, sometimes the Christians, some religions like that, or God will take care of me. The person is a kind of believe and trust, or God will take care of me. Some people, who lived good life, from their side lived good life, sincere life, and then they might think that God will take care of me. And basically, not only because of that thought, basically that those persons, from their side, they did something good and lived, didn't harm much others, and lived some sincere life, and so didn't do some heavy need karma, something, I mean, there's need karma all the time, but heavy need karma. So did something good from the, lived, sort of sincere heart, sincere in life, not so much harm to others. Or so then naturally from that side, the person feel more faith to God, or they, feel the God will take care of me, and some more faith. Basically, there's some reason from the person's side. Live good life, you see, or good heart, especially. Then naturally from that, there's no fear, you see. God will take care of me, something like that, you see. So more trust. However, basic reason from personal side is something good, you see, good life, okay? That not as a particular God or this, but from there. They are like this, but anyway, however, basically in the world, I see, people do not know Dharma. Do not know Dharma. By thinking the sufferings like this, by thinking the sufferings, and death and so forth, everybody you see about life, suffering of life, and then they think that, but they don't know Dharma, they don't practice Dharma. So that's why suicidal thoughts comes. That's why the depression comes. So much depression comes, mind going down, I'm hopeless, all that. So much depression comes, and you see, no courage, because and then you see your life is meaningless. You see your life is meaningless. So many people see, they think they're because they haven't met Dharma. They don't know Dharma. Because of that, so many people see think my life is meaningless, because it's right, it's true, so they can't what's the meaning of life? Can't find anything, something worthwhile, meaningful. What they, you see, I say. So life living with the selfish, self-cherishing thought, with the attachment, anger, all that. So can't find anything, can't find any meaning in the life. You see, yeah. I mean, goes on and on. The package of life suffering goes, with one person, another person, package of life suffering, with another person goes on. So you see, so nothing special there, real special. You see, So, so the life is very empty, very empty. And then, so no Dharma, doesn't know Dharma, doesn't practice Dharma, very empty. So you have no solution. So only, so what you know the problems, what you know is the life problems, but you don't know the antidotes. So that's what the depression. That's what you see the life meaningless depression. Oh, so that's what the lives. Then you do, and then the suicidal. Then many sicknesses come, also in the sea. I think like that. So I think, okay. So that's just look at the world. You see, just looking, not happy about Dharma, not understand Dharma, not practicing Dharma. So what happens? Life. What happens? Life. So sad, unbelievable sad. So sad, So that we have to realize that, and then we know how we're so fortunate, unbelievable fortunate. Wow, how we're fortunate. Can you imagine? Unbelievable, most unbelievable fortunate. This life. So fortunate here. Then you see this. Then especially now, this money retreat is okay. Quick way to achieve enlightenment. Quick way to achieve enlightenment. To liberate numberless sentient beings from oceans of samsara suffering, bring to enlightenment. But by developing compassion. Wow. See. So yeah, so then we need to do now. So my conclusion is not on this life, but now. Okay. Then you see so as I mentioned before this, what I said. Yeah. So okay, now like this. So you see, this ignorance, in the daily life, one technique is, so now I already introduced already, so now one technique, meditation and in the daily life. I'm not talking sitting meditations, when you're busy life, meditation in busy life. Okay, when you're doing job, working, busy life, meditation and this, meditation, lamrim, meditation, practicing Dharma, how to practice Dharma, lamrim, then emptiness. So you see, so this ignorance, you think this ignorance is a magician person, okay? Like magician person. And then this ignorance, the ignorance totally illusion to you. Totally illusion to you, okay? Illusion, put you in the illusion, okay? Totally. You are audience. You are the audience, okay? You are the audience, okay? Your ignorance is a magician person. Total illusion to you. Completely. Okay? So, like that. I already gave descriptions now here. Okay? So, I, true listen, action, true listen, object, true listen, okay? So, see, so when you walk on the road, true listen, I, true listen to action, not merely limited by mind. You see, true I, true listen to action, true listen road, okay, not merely limited by mind. Okay, so then you see, when you eat food, true listen to I, not merely true listen to action, eating, not merely true listen to food, not merely limited by mind. Okay. Then when you go to bed, true listen to I, not merely true listen to action, laying down, true listen to bed, you see, not merely limited by mind. Okay, so totally the ignorance, you see, like magician person, total illusion to you, total illusion to you. Okay, so that, so same thing, the real I, say not merely limited by mind, doing the real action meditation, doing the action is meditation, you say, real action meditating, not merely limited by mind, and the action and meditation subject, you see, meditation, you see. For example, jealousy, you see, jealousy, real jealousy in the sense not merely level by mind, okay? You see, total illusion, totally ignorance like the illusion person is a complete illusion to you, okay? That is something which do not exist, so that. So see, same thing when you're cleaning, and then true extent, you say, not merely, then true extent action cleaning, not merely, then garbage, true extent garbage, you say, true extent the floor, not merely labeled by, I say, not merely labeled by mind, so the ignorance, you say like the illusion, complete illusion to you see, which is not true, total hallucination, you see, okay. Then there also when you go, so when you are doing meeting, okay, so true reason, is not merely mind. Then action meeting is true reason one not merely. Then with the people, you see, to talk, you see, true reason one not merely by mind, okay, and the people, you see, true reason not merely by mind, you see, so the. And the house, real house, the true as a one, not merely labeled by mind, okay? So completely illusioned by ignorance, you see, like the illusion person, complete illusion to you, okay? So practice mindfulness, this, mindfulness or goodness, you see, like that. So here in this tent here, so this real. This real eye, you see, sitting on the cushion, you see, okay, the real one, okay, not merely by mind, real one, okay, the total illusion that, okay. Then the action, see, the sitting or listening or talking, the real one, not merely by mind, okay. Then this meditation tent, this tent, you see, real tent, real tent, okay. Say absolute tent or real tent, okay, not merely level by mind, okay. So the complete illusion, okay, the complete illusion, okay. And the Vajra Yogini place, Vajra Yogini center, okay, the building of that, okay. But again, here again, real one, not merely level by mind, okay. See, which totally, reality, all this empty, no. There's no such thing, okay? Empty, they're all empty. They're all empty because they're all empty. They're all empty. They're all empty because they exist, okay? Because they exist. Exist in the mere name, merely imputed by mind. Merely imputed by the mind. Merely imputed by the mind. Okay? Merely imputed by the mind, okay? So of course, because there is valid base. Because there is a valid base. The valid base also merely imputed by the mind. That is also merely imputed by the mind. Okay. So that is merely imputed because merely imputed, so because that has not a base, you see. Not a base. So it goes on like that. So everything what exists, what is made imputed by mind, So that, okay. So I say, so now, so now I say, we shall do that. So from the eye, I'm not going to go over what I planned before. From the self, from the eye, down to the atoms of the body, and particular atoms of the body, and particular atoms of that body. Particular atoms of this body and particular atoms, particular the atoms. See, so now going down to the atoms of this body. Okay, now the within the atoms, the particular atoms, part of the atoms. Okay, and within that part of the atoms, then even smaller, finer atoms. So the so goes on like that. So from the eye down, to the atoms of this body, then even the particular atoms, then the particular of that atoms goes down to the final, okay? So goes final, where you don't see, even with this physical eye, you can't see anything, okay? Even the physical eye, you can't see anything. So there, only through machines you can see, or the even this I can't see anything, so it goes down. So then so I go to the Pasanghika school like that. You see the all the atoms as particles. But the Chitta Mantra school, so there are atoms which is not parts, and they exist without parts, and so there are different views like that. So the Pasanghika school, okay. So goes final, particles. Then there sometimes you don't see with even this eye, okay? Nothing you see, this physical eye, So that then finally see. However, everything's completely totally empty. Totally empty. Now from the self down to the continuity of the mental stream. Mental stream. There's a continuity of consciousness from beginningless rebirth up to enlightenment. You know that. So now then, you see, future, past, and future continuity. Okay, I'm not saying up to enlightenment, but continuity from beginningless rebirth and the continuity in the future. You see, and endless. Okay, continuity of the mind. Then the consciousness of each life, okay? Then the consciousness of this life, how many years one live, the consciousness of this life, okay? Then consciousness of this life, that many years, and that many months, and that many days, that many months, that many weeks, that many days, that many hours, that many minutes, that many seconds, okay? That many split seconds. So again, same here, split seconds, see? So duration of consciousness, within this, as I mentioned yesterday, 365, split seconds or whatever. See, so that unbelievable. You see, shortest time. You see, continuity of consciousness, the shortest time like that. Unbelievable, so subtle, unbelievable. So, and then meditate this emptiness like that. Go finer and finer and finer, There's no such thing existing from a society. That's total hallucination. Projection by ignorance. By not somebody else, not somebody else's ignorance, not parents or somebody, your friend or your children, your children or your friend, somebody else's ignorance. No, your own ignorance. Okay, think that. Projection of the, you see, all that, hallucination, projection, the ignorance. Some appearing something real. Okay. So that's the total. Example, dream exists. Dream exists, but what appears to you in the dream, as you believe real, it doesn't exist. So like that. There is a hallucination. Hallucination exists. But what appears to you is something real, and what you believe is true, or that's completely empty. Just mention that.